I'm here with tight end Dennis Pitta. Thanks for giving us a little bit of your time. I want to get back into the offense a little bit, talk about what's going on. A couple of weeks ago against the Miami Dolphins, it was all good, 38 points on the board. Monday night, not so much in Foxborough. How do you find the balance with all the ups and downs during the course of the regular season?
Well, it's been difficult. I mean, this year, offensively, we haven't, felt like we played our best football all year. 2 weeks ago, like you mentioned, we played a solid game. We felt like, in all functions, we were, firing on all cylinders. But, it came down to last week, we didn't quite execute at the level that we wanted, for whatever reason. And, you can point to a lot of different things, but, we got to give credit to New England as well. They did some good things that took us out of our game, and it's not always perfect from week to week. And our special teams gave us a couple opportunities to get touchdowns, and our defense kept us in it, to keep it close. But at the end, we just didn't make enough plays to come out with the win.
It's a tough road loss, but you guys can't feel sorry for yourselves. You still got everything you want in front of you, 3 games left. If you win all 3, you win the AFC North, and you're back in the postseason. Has that been about the conversation this week?
Yeah, I mean, that's been the message. We knew that was a big game last Monday night, one that would keep us in the lead of the division, but we still have everything right in front of us, like you mentioned. We have 3 games to go, and control of our own destiny, which is always a good feeling. So if we come out and we win 3 games, we'll be in the postseason. We understand that, and that's been the message, and that's our focus.
You had a couple of touchdown catches against the Miami Dolphins a couple of weeks ago. The narrative has been Dennis Pitta is back. It was your first touchdown grab since 2013, but you're leading this team in receptions. You've been making plays all season. When looking back at your decision to come back and play football after the hip injury, does the season you're having validate your decision?
Yeah, it validates it for sure. There was a lot of skepticism, on my end and on doctors' ends, the team end, whether or not I'd be on the field again. And, there was a lot of decisions that had to be made, and fortunately I feel like we made the right one. And so this season has been validation for me. I've been running the way I want to and moving the way I want to, and being able to be out there and be productive, has been good for me, and hopefully I can continue to add value to our team.
After that second touchdown catch, Joe Flacco had the little heart thing he did for you. That had to be a pretty good moment for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was more of a joke than anything, but yeah, I mean, it was a good feeling to get in the end zone twice. I think someone had told me before my first touchdown that game, it had been over 1,000 days since my last touchdown. And so, it was nice to be able to get in the end zone, not just once, but twice that week, and, have a great team win against Miami.
Now, you got a pretty close relationship with your quarterback, don't you?
Yeah, Joe and I are good friends, and, for whatever reason, it's been that way from the start. We clicked early on, both on and off the field, and we've been good friends throughout, and I think it helps us, on the field, knowing what each other, wants, and being able to trust the other person and know where they're going to be. And so, it's always nice to have a good relationship with your quarterback if you're a receiver.
Absolutely. Now, you had a slow start in Foxborough. Has the message from offensive coordinator Marty Morning been to start faster?
Yeah, I mean, that's always been our message. And, you want to get off to the best possible start as an offense and set the tone early. And, we've done that in a lot of games. I can't count how many games we've been up 7-0, 10-0, in games that we've lost even and let it slip away. So that's been a message, and it's been something that we've been fairly good at this season as an offense. But finishing has been a struggle for us, I think. So we want to be able to start fast again this week and close out a ball game like we did 2 weeks ago.
Now, Harbs had a message for you guys after practice. What did he talk about?
I mean, the message was simple. We have everything right in front of us, like we mentioned before. We have 3 games, and first up is Philadelphia. And, he said, I don't want to imagine what it's going to be like to walk off the field without a W against Philadelphia. And, that's our feeling going forward. This is a must-win game for us. We understand that. And we're not walking off the field with anything less than a W.
I like the way that sounds. Well, Dennis, I appreciate your time. Thank you for sitting down with us.